So we conducted a survey of payer professionals, people with expertise in formulary management, and having a substantial role in their organization's pharmacy and therapeutics committees. And we wanted to just see what people are doing from at these organizations in anticipation of the adalimumab biosimilars that we're expecting to emerge in 2023, as those are the first category other than insulins that are covered by a pharmacy benefit rather than a medical benefit. And so we wanted to get a sense of what people how people are viewing this differently potentially than the existing biosimilars that are available in the US, and what they might be doing in anticipation. Adalimumabs are certainly a new story for us because of, as I mentioned before, because they are pharmacy benefit products. They will be dispensed by pharmacists or at specialty pharmacies rather than administered in a clinic. So I think it will be, I think it will change the landscape, and it will change who is in the conversation somewhat. Very many times I wish I had a crystal ball, and this is one of them, that I'm optimistic that all of the biosimilars that are in the queue waiting right now will actually be launched and will actually make it to market. And I think I don't think we'll see really the effects of that probably until 2024, starting in 2024, as health plans and hospitals and pharmacies make their contracting arrangements and adjust their benefit designs if they're inclined to do so, after we see what's going on with some of the adalimumab story in the marketplace. In terms of whether or not that will become a bellwether, if you will, for the effect of biosimilars, I think there certainly is the opportunity for that. I think we're seeing that the trastuzumab products is the first space where we really had a lot of biosimilars available all at one time. And we are seeing a lot of utilization of all of those products, in fact. And so I think the economic impact is bound to be more substantial once you have multiple products on the market. But just like everybody, I'm fascinated to see what's going to happen. I'm also interested in seeing what the effect of interchangeability is on this particular set of products. Again, this is the first time that interchangeability is really even a factor with the pharmacy benefit products. And so when you have 8 or 9 different biosimilar options for adalimumab, how much is interchangeability designation going to play a role in that? The new legislation, I'm cautiously optimistic about that. I think I'm pleased that Congress is paying attention to biosimilars. I don't have a good sense. I don't have a real strong stance on one side or the other of where this is going to go. I think it's positive to have it be much more forefront in the conversation. I think there still is a lot of debate going on about how to implement some of the provisions in that legislation and what that will actually mean in practice. I don't think I have a really good sense of that, and I think it really could go many different directions. But again, I'm pleased that biosimilars are part of the national conversation about healthcare and about pharmaceutical product options.
Thank you. And that would probably include, the whole Medicare as well, how it affects Medicare, or like the price negotiation of that.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I think there still is a lot of ambiguity about what that's going to mean, and what the ultimate effect of that will be. Similar with the change in reimbursement rate that's included in there. So I think there's, again, wishing for my crystal ball. I think there still is a lot of uncertainty, and I think this is going to be an important conversation for the next foreseeable future. Certainly until we understand how these legislative provisions are actually put into practice, and what that is going to mean.